where I got 2 of them for some reason. It said so I'm gonna check, I'm gonna check Indico to see why I have 2, because it says I got one for session test, and then I also got one for session Slack notification contribution. So and what I also do is add in a new, contribution that I'll say that I'm gonna attend to make sure that while we are on here, we can actually get that notification, which would be really, really cool. So I got this notification. Oops, I got this notification. These 2 notifications, and I also got the one for the team management, which was like it sends it to the entire channel where it is going to be taking place. Um, Trying to think. I think we're good for now. All right. There might be other needs for it too. Because I'm just thinking about how we did our conference last year, and there were like multiple channels, if I can remember correct. I don't remember. I have to double check how we did that. But that might be another feature to add inside in the future. But for now, we have this is major. This is huge. We have our notifications coming in, and we have the individual chatbot notification coming in as well, which is awesome. Right. So that being said, we are going to go over into Gemini. Let me see here. We're going to jump over into Gemini, and I am going to ask Gemini. Oh, actually, no, before we jump into Gemini, let's jump in over here. Let me see what I have. So it said that I had Slack notification contribution and 10:24. So it was starting at maybe like 11 at 10:40. This was on the 11th. And this one had it had 2 contributions to it. Okay, so basically test so the only annoying thing is that this is the annoying thing about how this is gonna have to be done. The well, no. No, it's actually fine because let's say you have I don't know, either you have to do a bunch of session blocks or you have a session block from that could work actually. I gotta think about it. But so the configuration of Indigo, that's gonna be one thing, but we do know that the most important part is we are able to send out our notifications. So that's what I care about the most. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to so this is why it's in 2, right? We're gonna go to Gemini and we're gonna say, let me go to my Indico. And now that we've gotten this working, so this is good. Our plugin is good. It's configurable. It's probably we could probably externalize that plugin even more to say, all right, we can just install it. So that should be good. Right now it's being installed as part of the Docker image, um, which that's because it's how it works best. So whatever. Now, what I want to do is thinking if I should do a new prompt or if I should do it in here. I'm gonna do a new prompt. I'm gonna do a new prompt, right? New chat. So I'm going to say that, zoom in a bit. I'm going to say that I would like to set up Okta to integrate with Indico events so that the users that authenticate with other so that users can authenticate with SSO into Indico events so they don't have to manually create an account. Let's go. Let's start off with that, right? Let's start off with that. I'm gonna crack this open in the meantime. All right, so it says that integrating with Okta with Indico for single sign-on is standard and highly recommended practice. This will allow users to authenticate using their existing Okta credentials. Indico will automatically create an account for them upon first login and a process known as just-in-time provisioning. The most common protocol used for this integration is SAML 2.0. The process involves configuring Indico as a SAML app in your Okta organization and then configuring Indico to trust Okta as a identity provider. Here's a step-by-step guide. Prerequisite: administrator access to your Okta organization, administrator access to your Indico. So we have that. We don't have this yet, but I'm going to see if I can create my own Indico. The base URL for your Indico instance. Hopefully we can use localhost for that. All right, so let's see. So let me see if I can sign up with Okta. I don't know if I'll be able to. Free trial. Let me go rough. Work email. Business email needed. All right, so let me see something. Okta free tier. Is there a free tier for Okta? Start building free. All suites are billed annually. Okta offers free access through Auth0 platform for customer-facing apps, which include 25. So let's see. All right, let's check about the Auth0 thing then. I don't think Auth0 is the same though. Hmm. I don't know. Let's see what I can do with this, right? Let me see if I can do at that takes. All right, what's my phone number? They're probably gonna be calling me and stuff like that. That's gonna be so annoying. That's gonna be super annoying, but whatever. Phone number is invalid. What does it mean it's invalid? Phone number is perfectly valid. Let's go to wow. Wow. Oh, now you take it. Okay, I got you. I got you. You know, like my copy and paste. I got you. Florida. And we are gonna go to I'm not a robot. And let's see, start free trial. Let's see what happens. All right. Check your email to activate your Okta. All right, let me see. Check my email. Let's go to my email. All right, there we go. Got the email. Activate account. We are active. Can I get it from here? See if I can do this over here. Copy URL, send it to myself. Try to do it over here. Paste. All right. A lot of stuff, a lot of moving pieces here, okay? Bear with me. Copy. Let's do that. And sorry. So security methods help protect your trial account by ensuring you have access. Choose a password for your account. All right, I'm going to choose my password, and let me see, what password do I want to use? At least eight characters, a lowercase, no part of your username. What is my username? Okay, gotcha. Passwords can't be the same as, all right, so we're gonna do that. Next. And then it says security methods help protect your, okay. Oh God. All right. Okta Verify. Okta Verify is an authenticator app installed on your phone, which I have Okta app because I use that at work. All right, so we're gonna go to Okta. And here's the thing, right? The the work that I do, the roles that I'm in, there is no real reason that I would necessarily need to know how to set up and configure Okta. But I have the opportunity to, because I have the opportunity to because I am exploring, I am learning different things. On your device, download the Okta Verify app, open the app and follow the instructions, add your account. When prompted, scan this QR code. Um, this would be hmm, add the organization. Add an account from another device. If you have Okta Verify on another device, you can add let me just scoop. Yes, read the QR. All right, let's scan. We're scanned. It's adding protect. I guess so. Just following the instructions on the screen. All right, account added. Now what? All right, we're good to go. Sweet. We are sweet. And something that Okta can do as well. Okta is able to like when I'm logging into my work computer, I need to get a code from Okta to be able to allow it to log into my work computer, right? So it connects to a lot of stuff. All right, so now um let's take a look at Gemini. Navigate. So log into your Okta admin dashboard. Navigates applications. Applications create an app integration. So let's go to other. Choose the app that are. Let me see. Can I just skip? Okay. Let's go to other Indico events. Submit. Select it. Okay. Indigo events. Submit. Next. Where are your users going to be imported from? I will do a CSV because I don't have none of that. What Okta features are you most interested in? I would like to do SSO. Oh my God, this is annoying. All right, let's skip all of that. All right, we're in. We are in. Let's go to. So they said that we need to go to applications, and we're gonna do. They said we're gonna do create app integration. Let's go and do that. Create app integration. And then we are gonna do, I guess, SAML. Yep, SAML 2.0. Next. And we're gonna say, so over on Arena, we got Emily in the building. Hi, Emily. How are you doing? Hopefully you are doing well. Let's see. Polar Bear Hunter says, what is Okta? No, Okta is a I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see the best way to describe Okta as. Let's just go. What is Okta? So basically, Okta, cloud-based identity access and management, right? So it's a lot. It's a lot of cybersecurity type stuff, where your users are managed through there. So cloud-based IAM, identity access management, that secures user access applications and data for their businesses and their employees and their customers. So they provide SSO. I'm trying to set up multi-factor authentication, which they had to set up to be able to access Okta, user provisioning to streamline user experiences and enhance security by ensuring users the users are who they say they are. So basically, that's what it is: centralized identity. And if you connect Okta to let's say Slack, when you go to sign into Slack, Okta is going to be used to provision their account and all that type of stuff, right? So it doesn't grant AI access to those apps. It just grants the users access to whatever it's configured to do, right? Uh, verifiable and data privacy. Yep. All right. So let's go ahead and continue configuring Okta. So Gemini says, all right, so SAML 2.0 and app name, enter descriptive name like Indico events is what we're gonna do. Indico events. No, it's just for company data, employee data, any type of data. It's not Okta and AI don't necessarily have anything to do with each other, but let's say your company, so I'll give you an example, right? Let's say a company that you're working for, or let's say you're an employer and you got your employees access to Devon AI, to Cursor, to GitHub, to whatever, right? You could use Okta as what is giving the employee like of how employees connect to those platforms, right? So and it can be for anything like Slack, Workday, um, Gemini, Google, um, OpenAI, Amazon, AWS, whatever it is that you want them to be able to connect to through the company, like a company account, you can use Okta to set them up through that. I'm trying to think of another company who does that. Who else? Let me see who else does SSO. Who else does SSO? Azure. I mean, you can do SSO through AWS as well. Google Workspace does SSO. So yeah, that's basically what it is. Like in order to be able to connect AWS SSO, Auth0, Google Ping Identity, things like that. All right. All right. So Indigo Events, a logo. Let me see if I can get me a logo. Let's see. Browse files. And let me see if I can find my logo. And let's go with that one. Let's go with that. And apply. We have that. Do not use display application icons to. Who cares? This is just a test, right? Let's go with that. And it's gonna be interesting. All right. So now to configure this, configure SAML. So this is the most critical step. You'll need to provide Okta with URLs from your Indico instance.
Lunch break.
Cool. We shall name ID format, set this to email address. All right, cool. So this is a good spot.
It was all good good, just a prompt to go. Lines of light made my circuits glow. Now I'm drowning in a sea of code. A bug, a glitch, and the system slowed. I reached too far, try to debug fate, but the tokens fail, and it's too late. I'm down, down and out of tokens. The lines are cracked, the code is broken. Helpless now, the screen's unspoken. It was all good, just a prompt to go. Syntax screams like a ghost in the shell. Loops on fire, dragging me through hell.